Alright, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another trade recap. Took a very simple, clean long yesterday on the video. So let's just get into it. First of all, I want to clear something. If any one of you is wondering why I trade specifically, why I trade Nvidia, that is because first of all, I can't trade equities. I can't trade the futures, forex, or anything like that, the options side of the market, because I'm a Muslim, and it's prohibited in my religion to trade forex markets or options or futures, whatever it is. So I've already talked about that in the previous video, but enough about that. The reason I specifically trade Nvidia out of all the other equities is because the price action is really just the price action is just too clean, right? It moves a lot. I can easily make 1 or 2% a day, maybe like 1% a day. So works out perfectly for me. The price action is very clean, and another reason is the price action is very correlated with NQ. So even though I don't trade the futures market, I do my analysis on NQ as well, so that it can be in line with my Nvidia bias, because both of them are correlated and they move alike. So if I'm unsure about my bias on Nvidia, I go on to the NQ, I do my analysis on NQ, and if both the bias are matching, that's a high probability setup for me. And yeah, that's it. So going into the day yesterday, as you can see, I've talked about it in the previous video as well, that we're really bullish, right? Really bullish, respecting bullish for value gaps, disrespecting bearish for value gaps, and clearly heading towards these buy side liquidity resting above. Don't know if we're gonna take this right away. Might rebalance, then go take these highs, but right now we're just bullish, and that's all that matters. Bullish until proven wrong, or at least till this buy side liquidity gets taken. So going into the day yesterday, my initial target before market open was these equal highs resting above, which did not get taken yesterday, right? These highs did not get taken yesterday, so this was my initial target for the day. Although these highs got swept before market open, or I think a few minutes before market open, or well, let me see. Exactly at market open. So these guys got swept exactly at market open, did not take this trade. It was a clean one inside the 4 hour value gap, took this sell side, then had a change in state. I respected the change in state and then went to go take the size. But unfortunately, that was before market open, so I did not take the size. I did not take the setup. So after open, we had strong bearish price action. Like, we completely dumped towards this unfilled fair value gap, towards this unfilled 1 hour fair value gap right here. So I was patiently waiting. I was initially looking for this 1 hour. As soon as this 1 hour fair value gap opened, I was looking for this to get respected, and then we go back above and take these highs. But this fair value gap right here, this untapped fair value gap was my last area of support. If I was to be bullish, I was looking for this area to get respected. If I did not, I was simply going to get off the charts and not trade for the day. But we ended up respecting this 1 hour fair value gap. We took this sell side liquidity rushing right here. We made an SMT, as you can see. Although I do not really take these SMTs much into consideration, but they do still sometimes play out, or they are an added confidence, right? So on Nvidia, as you can see, clearly bullish. We came into a 4 hour bullish fair value gap. Although we are accumulating a lot, and we did take out this buy side liquidity, and probably a lot of guys took shorts yesterday off of this sweep and a change in state, and I did see a short setup forming right here. Many guys did take it, but unfortunately I can't take shorts. So waited for a long, came down, swept this sell side liquidity right here, which is this one right here, made an SMT, and inside the 4 hour fair value gap and the 4 hour order book. As you can see, this 4 hour fair value gap is still getting respected, right? The bodies have not closed below the gap, the wicks are doing the damage, the bodies are still respecting the gap. So we took this liquidities SMT, and after that we had we clearly saw a change in market structure or a change in market delivery, right? So after that we had a 1 minute change right here. Although I did not wait for the 1 minute change, I did not wait for the candle closure to happen, but we did have this 1 hour fair value, sorry, we did have this um, yeah, we did have this 3 minute fair value gap get inversed. I waited patiently for this candle to close above. Although I could have gotten a better entry if I waited for a retrace to the inverse, but that's really not a risk I'm willing to take. Considering the setup was nearly perfect, and I not just want to risk missing out on the trade just because I want a good entry or want a better RR, right? So we had this 1 minute change, we had this 3 minute inversion, we had an untapped 15 minute fair value gap resting above us, which was my break-even point, right? We had this unfilled 15-minute gap. This was my break-even. As soon as we tapped into it, I moved my stop to break-even. Break even as soon as we tapped into it. And one thing is that I got extremely lucky that I did not get stopped. As soon as I moved my stop to break even, we came back down. We respected this 5 minute fair value gap, which I had not seen at the moment. I did not see this fair value gap forming at the moment. Kind of bad on my end. Should have went on the 5 minute chart and see it. If I did see it at the moment, I would have placed my stop somewhere around here, right? So, but got extremely lucky that I did not get stopped out. Got extremely lucky, and then price went up in my favor. But I'm not gonna lie, I got a bit greedy on this trade. Even though the bias was strong, the setup was strong, I still should have probably taken off my position at 2 RR, but I waited for price to go sweep these highs, which in fact it did not, and we haven't swept these highs till now. But I'm pretty sure we will today, but not till now. Not yet. We haven't swept these highs, not yet. So we went above. Price went shooting above, um, and unfortunately did um, we did accumulate a bit. Price went slower, and then we came back down, and basically this was where I took my positions off. So what could have been a 1 to 2 ended up being a 1 to 1 almost, but I'm still okay with it. Kind of bad on my end, got a bit greedy, should have taken my piece of the pie and got off the charts. But yeah, this was it. Should have went for a 2 RR, but it's all good. We ended up like it ended up playing out, and we did end up being in profit. So that's all that matters. I will journal this trade. I will write out my mistakes and what I could have done better. But yeah, this was it for this trade. Simple as that. No need to overcomplicate stuff. Very simple shit, right? So hope you guys watched, hope you guys liked this video, learned something out of it, because I really do want you guys to learn something out of it. Even though I'm not actually trading right now, I'm not actually live trading or trading with prop firms right now. Not making any real money, but I'm still doing my part. After switching from forex to equities, I'm still getting used to these markets, used to getting all the time related stuff, like when the market opens, what price does, the 10 a.m. open, new week opening gap, new week, new daily opening gap, and whatever it is. So still getting used to it. Not trading with real capital right now. I am paper trading, just to be clear, but it is what it is, right? Paper trading does have its own pros as well. You're not making any money, but you are learning a lot, and I am learning a lot, and I hope you guys are learning a lot too. So this was it for this trade recap. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.